What is up, guys? Jake from One Hive here with the next cleanup attack video. This one's going to be another one where the attacker and the second attack just completely switches game plans, but sometimes that is the best decision. Nate Swagg taking on it first, very good attack. Nothing that I'm going to point out and say, hey, here's a huge screw up. It's not like that. It was a good attack that just didn't quite get it. Double bombs here and here. And he had Teslas here and here next to these wizard towers. Game plan was good. He sent in a giant here and then several hogs, just a small group here on these two defenses. Took both of those out, came in, triggered both of those bombs, and got the CC lure. So very good job there. Brought them up top and started to deploy his anchor and his kill squad. Now here, in my opinion, is the one thing that I would critique and say, probably cost him some of his deployment as far as his wizards. By the time he's done with the kill squad up here, taking out the CC troops, working his way in, taking out the queen, all 5 of his wizards are gone. He's deployed them all. All he's got left is his hogs. Everything else is out of the picture. So once he sends his golem in, that he has in his CC to tank. He sends in a jump spell that he places right there, which is good. Gets in and gets the queen taken care of, these bombs taken care of. All that's good. All of his wizards are gone. And then he starts his hog deployment. He just starts a surgical hog, working his way around this direction, which is good. He does a good job, places his heals properly. Everything's good, but by the time it's all said and done, the hogs at the end, he just does not have enough left. And with no, they end up over in this area here somewhere. He doesn't have any wizards to drop on the opposite side to, start taking out defenses. Both of his heroes go down in the kill squad shortly thereafter. Another thing that I might point out is there is a few point defense on this side. He took out these 2, but there was much more with these Teslas, these cannons, these archers. I think it would have been better if he started from this side and worked this direction. A lot of splash damage over here. You look at that right there. There's a lot of splash damage. Much more point defense on this side. I think he might have had more hogs left over if he would have came in on the right side instead of the left. But we'll watch him do it live, and then we'll come back and show how Accurate Design cleared it up. All right, here we go with Nate. Again, a giant goes down, and then a few hogs on these defenses down here on the bottom. Does a very good job taking both of those out, and again, getting that double bomb triggered and the CC lure. Very effective, triple duty basically for that giant and those hogs. So very good job there. Once that all gets lured out, brings them up to the top, drops an anchor. That's perfect. Then just drops a few distraction troops plus his witches. Coming in, going to tank for all of those CC troops coming out. Obviously backs it up with his queen. Everything's going well at this point. Skeletons are way out front, doing most of the tanking. I think that those barbs grabbed a few, and that one archer is finally taken down. But right here, the queen's really getting into the meat of those CC troops and taking them out. Goes ahead and drops his golem. Then again, you see this wizard over here. It's going to get taken out, and these 2 right here. You saw that first one go down. Second one's going down here. The golem just wasn't quite in range of that particular archer tower. So he's lost 3 wizards as is. Drops his 4th right there. He's only got 1 left. He sort of needed it to help pick up the last little bit on that kill squad, and drops his 5th right there. So now he is out of wizards. Every bit of cleanup troops he's got is deployed. They've got to get in and get the queen still. Right here, the last little bit, the king's going to take out that collector, and then boom, finally, as it takes out that builder hut, locks onto the queen. The defensive queen is already on there, taking it out. It goes down. So now, the second set, all bombs are gone. Defensive queen's dead. CC troops are taken care of. Here comes the surgical hog attack, and again, very patient with his heals, good deployment. Everything's good here. The only thing I can point to and say, man, that would have been a 3-star. He's got his king and queen are dead. All he's got is his hogs. That's it right here. What if he had 2 wizards over here on this left side already doing work? Could have easily been the difference. 1 heal spell left, only a few defenses left, and he drops the heal right there in that last little cluster of defenses. Perfect. Actually, could have been up a little bit further. That was a little bit of a misclick on that heal because it doesn't get out to that last cannon there. Everything else is covered, but that last cannon, the hogs are out exposed a little bit. No big deal, though. Not huge. Not what cost him the 3-star by any means. It's just now look at how much of the base he's got left. Everything's dead. Everything's taken care of, but he has got no cleanup troops. Just the hogs all by themselves. They're going to get a big chunk of the base, get it taken care of, but he is simply going to run out of time. So good job, Nate. Not a bad attack by any stretch. Just got to have a few cleanup troops to help those hogs out. Let's get back to the drawing board, talk about how it was fixed. All right, the next one we're going to look at is obviously Accurazine cleaning this up. He goes to a Go La Luna attack, and Accurazine is just committed to this, and he has specialized in it, and he had a 6-star war. I mean, the guy, he is good at it. He comes at the right angles, he uses the right spells, the right troop compositions, and he wrecks bases with it. So he comes in with just a few golems coming in from different angles here and takes out a good section of this base. Drops a jump spell right there, going to let everything in. King and Queen go in, creates his funnel very well. King and Queen go in and has a lightning for the CC, so he takes that out. And he gets this whole section. Right here basically is all taken out. Plus the Queen obviously is taken out by his kill squad. And when you can take out the CC troops, what's that? 1, 2, 3. Has he got a Tesla in there? I don't think so. 1, 2, 3 towers, 2 air defense, an X-bow. All that with your kill squad, and you've got 3 loons and 16 balloons, or 3 lava hounds and 16 balloons with 2 rages. You are likely going to win that attack. So he does exactly that. He starts in with his lava hounds, just coming at different angles. And what I love about what Accurazine did on this is how quickly he deployed his balloons. A lot of outside defenses here, and you just watch. He doesn't like deploy this section, wait, drop a rage spell, then deploy. I mean, it's almost all going at once. And if you can do that, it's sort of the same philosophy as surgical hogs. The quicker the defenses can go down, the better off you're going to be, because that's just less DPS coming your way, more troops are going to survive, you're going to clean the base up that much quicker. So it's a beautiful attack. Let's watch Accurazine do it, and then we will clean up. All right, here we go. Again, coming in from the bottom here, I guess the 2 air defenses, the X-bow and the Queen was just what really drew Accurazine's attention to this and said, hey, I'm going to go La Luna this instead of hog it, because he knew where the traps were. Obviously, it could have been hogged as close as Nate was, but this is his attack, and he's very good at it. So creates the funnel very well. Both golems going in, the jump spell placed, heroes dropping, going down, and as they work their way in, he's got the lightning queued up for those CC troops. Wants to get that witch taken care of, drops it right on it. Boom, and I think takes the witch out with it. If not, the Queen cleans it up. No, the Queen's not even in there. The King might have grabbed that last little bit. Yeah, the witch is still in there, but the King, after he uses his ability, those barbs, takes care of it, then locks onto the defensive Queen. Now, the King and those golems already have taken care of the first air defense. The Queen standing back, I think she gets 1 shot off on it, but honestly, she was not even needed for those air defenses. She just takes out the few remaining defensive buildings. So right there, look how quickly this hound attack is coming. He's already worked his way over halfway around the base, deploying lava hounds and balloons. Not dropped a rage or anything yet. He sort of backtracks, starts dropping his rage spells. I like that. I think a lot of people forget that one of the benefits of the clockwise or counterclockwise deployment is that it forces troops into the middle. You see these balloons right here. Instead of going around the base, they're heading to those defenses in the middle that are sort of the last ones to go down. So doing it quickly, I'm not saying it's always the way to do it, but there is a definite advantage to doing it quickly. You see he's got several balloons left for these last few defenses. The Queen's still up. She's going to take out that last mortar, and there's only 1 Tesla left. Boom, it goes down. You see he's got lots of lava hounds, has the Queen up, a few balloons, and that is that. So beautiful attack by Accurazine. That is how you do a Go La Luna attack. Very well done and very good cleanup. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you learned something from it. Until next time, Jake from One Hive reminding you guys to suck less.